Good Monday morning to everybody, even though it won't be Monday when you see this. Back over here, should get finished up today. Game plan is to go over here. I need to dig another hole, probably haul 7 or 8 more truckloads of dirt. I didn't mark out the arena where we're possibly going to do it, wherever the other flag is. Somewhere up the hill right there. It's 5 feet of taper from there to right here, so I need to run some dirt through here to kind of raise this up a little bit. Not going to do the arena just yet. As you can tell, the dirt's still pretty wet. Needs to dry out some more and have better weather for that project right there. So I'm gonna start the excavator and the dump truck. I'm gonna go on the lower hill of where I've dug that burrow pit last week, dig another hole, and then all I've got is that pile and that little bit of ash right there to push in there, blade all this over, and this will be a wrap. Load number 1 for today. So a lot of people have gained interest in this tailgate, far more than I ever would have expected. And what I don't think everybody that has sent me emails understands is you can't just flip this tailgate over and use it as a headboard, because if you flipped it over, the way the pivot point is right there, the tailgate would literally be right here, about 5 feet from the end of the headboard there. So that's not going to work, and I'm not all in the mood of modifying it to make it 5 foot longer and redo all those brackets, and then that bracket's not going to fit right there. You've got no place to put the cable because the tire and the cylinder's in the way, and then you have the cable hitting the cylinder, and next thing you know, you've torn up everything when you could just probably takes 30 minutes to take that thing off. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Not right now because it's working fine. But whenever we get some free time, which has been few and far between here lately. Right here on the edge of the borrow pit. That way I can kind of blend these together pretty good. I'm just going to dig out another 7 or 8 loads here. I may dig it just a little bit bigger because you're always going to end up pushing up a little bit more stuff. That way I can kind of ramp it down in there and pack it in there a little bit better. Probably not going to dig this one as deep, just a little bit shallower. That way I got a better chance of packing it in versus digging a 20 foot by 20 foot hole, 15 foot deep. I'd rather dig a 10 foot deep hole, 30 or 40 foot long. That way we have room to drive the truck over and pack everything in there. Dump this out. Oh no, we can put one more in there. And get the rest of this dirt hauled. I almost blew the horn. The good thing is the truck wouldn't have gone anywhere. Full load of dirt, here we go. Let me get back up here so I'm not driving over everything I've already graded, because we just can't have tire prints, because that would not look good. So I think he wants me to power rake that too, which is going to be a lot of A lot of work. The old ruckus rake's gonna get a workout on that. So I'm gonna start dumping dirt right in here. It's a touch low. So then start filling that corner in. I told them that might have to wait a little bit when it's not so muddy to do that raking. Not even remotely where I need to be at. Close enough. Bulldozer will take care of the rest. So far the truck's been doing good. I got one coolant. It's actually a pretty good coolant leak. It's leaking over a gallon a day. But I got 7 more loads to haul here, and then I won't need the truck, and we can start investigating that. Just keep some coolant in here and use it for now. It'll have a little break before I need it on the next job. So it'll be exciting to do a before and after on this project. A little flyover showing you what it looked like before and what it looks like now. It has definitely changed. The old 220 has done some work out here now. Put in quite a few hours, but he is tickled to death with it. Well, this is it. This is all that's left of the burn pile. Got just a couple logs and a few little stump ends that didn't burn. Just put that in the hole and be done with it. Looks like the wind's gonna blow in the right direction, so let's get this stuff in the truck. Some people had mentioned in the comments, do I worry about this stuff settling? Over time, it can possibly settle a little bit. That's why we always do this stuff where nothing's ever going to be built. But I try to mix so much dirt in with it. As you see, there's a lot, not a whole lot in this, but all that other stuff has got a lot of dirt in it, and you really pack it in there. It normally won't really go anywhere. The stuff, once it's mashed down in the ground so deep and packed off, it doesn't get any oxygen. I've dug up stuff that was probably buried 50 or 60 years ago, and it really didn't look like it had changed much. Can't see the truck. I see the truck, I can't see my bucket. Alright, well, let me get the last few little scoops of this stuff cleaned up. We'll go over there and jump on top of that row right there. It's probably 3 or 4 loads. Get that brought over there to the pit. Then I can go park the truck and use the dozer for the rest of everything. Get all this spread out. Hopefully by lunchtime should be getting pretty close to being done. Well, that right there is the last load. Took the excavator, built my ramp there a little bit. I'm gonna take the truck, roll that in so it packs in pretty good. Dump that load, pull that over, track it in with the excavator, and then it's time to jump on the dozer, start spreading this stuff out. Coming along. Knocking this dirt down real quick. Pretty much think he said go ahead with the arena. We're not gonna wait a month or two for this dirt to dry out, and I've really got to get started on some other projects to keep the schedule up. So this was kind of a thrown in the midst project, so at least I was able to go ahead and use this dirt that I was going to get rid of. And he just made the difference on hauling it over here when I buried all that stuff. So at least we come out to the good on that. I guess I could have pulled the trailer down about 3 or 4 more feet. Would have made a little bit of difference, but here we are. Well, back from lunch, got the fuel trailer hooked up, got it out of the way, and all that's left to do is knock down the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loads. It is 8, yeah, 8 loads of dirt that I piled up here this morning. I've already graded off the back there. I'll knock this down and then slick over the top up here and probably just track it in with the excavator to seal that off, as well as this right here, and this project will be done. Can't wait to show the before and afters. It's come a long ways. Well, folks, that right there is a wrap on this project. For all the clearing and grading for right now, he is going to get me to power rake this. I'm going to bring the skid steer over here tomorrow morning. I'm going to let Tyler work on that. It's going to take at least 2 days, I would say. That's a lot of ground to cover. So we're looking at, all together, this is about 7 acres, 7 1/4. This is going to be the arena. Pretty sure he's going to get me to do that. Went ahead and got some of the dirt kind of put in place. That's why I'm not too worried about cleaning all this up. That hillside's got to be cut down. All that dirt pushed over here. But it's going to have to wait for drier weather. But ended up getting all of this cleared. Originally, this was just going to be the area we were going to clear. Then he wanted me to go ahead and clear that out, which I think was a good idea because that looks a lot better. We built a little bit of a road through here to get back here, put in a culvert pipe, burn everything. We just looked at lunchtime about clearing another 5 acres and possibly doing a little pond back there. So maybe later this summer, fall, he may want to do that. But for right now, got to get this power raked, and I'm gonna leave the truck here and that equipment for this week while I go work on the pond job. And Tyler can work on getting that power raked and cleaned up. We'll just haul the stuff back there to the back. So been a fun project. It's been a good it's kind of drug out a little bit, but it's been kind of a fill-in project while working on the other stuff. You know, only work over here 1 or 2 days a week. Takes a little bit of time, but it all worked out pretty good. So let's do some before and afters.